What's up? What's up, guys? Second week doing it. Not giving up on you yet. Anyways, 3 things to start off. Number 1, check out the fresh cut. How about that? I really enjoy getting my haircut here in Europe. They always do a really good job at the Salon Plus place I go to because we don't know where else to go for haircuts because we don't speak Lithuanian. We can't really navigate very well, but anyways, also check out the back of my head. Make sure it's even. Tell me if it's not, because if it's not, I'm gonna be very angry with that lady. Second thing. Sorry, I apologize for my shirt. Apparently, I'm not good at drinking liquids. Number 3. Oh shit, what was it? Never mind. Number 3 was today we're going to conduct an experiment. So recently I noticed that I do have a small outbreak of acne. Kind of had it my whole life, but I noticed that it kind of flares up. As a 21-year-old man, you'd think that I wouldn't have issues with acne anymore, and also that I could grow a beard, but apparently neither of those things are true, and I am still unable to grow a beard and still got acne, so kind of worst of both worlds. Well, it could be because of me shaving every day. Especially when I get out the razor, I like to do it on Monday to get a close shave, and I believe that does flare up the acne a little bit. But my other theory, the other possibility is creatine. I've heard that it does affect things like acne from a couple friends, but I'm going to see for myself. Let me know what you think right now, and we'll see who's right come 30 days. I'm gonna be 30 days creatine free. I've been using creatine since I arrived in Europe, so like 3 months. So 3 months creatine on. I'm gonna take 1 month off and see how it goes. Anyways, we'll get into the training today. Today was International Chest Day. Got that sick chest pump, you know? Did you feel? Alright, yeah, you feel. Alright, anyways, I started off reaching a 1 rep max with pause on the chest. I worked up to, after warm-ups and everything, I work up to a 1 rep max, and I reached 225 for 1 solid rep of rest pause. Like rested 225 on my chest for about a second, at least a second, like maybe a second and a half. I count to 3, and then then you push up, and it's a different way. Kind of helps build chest, I believe. But anyways, I got 225, which I was pretty stoked about, because when I started off, guys, just bear with me. When I started lifting, when I started my fitness journey, I literally could not push 225 plates on the bar. I could not get it up. In 8th grade, I could not bench press the bar. And anyways, started lifting in high school with my buddy Watson. We were both kind of skinny soccer players. Anyway, it was tough for us. I mean, we were just weak. We had always ran really hard and just never built much chest muscle. And I could not push 95 pounds, and within the last month I have increased it to 225, so that's over doubling what I started, and I'm just super proud of that. It's really great. And today I got it for 1 rest pause rep, so we'll see where the bench press goes within the next 60 days. I'd like to hit 245, but you know, you gotta bear with it. You know, you can't just expect to go push 300 pounds tomorrow. That's not how it works. It takes a lot of perseverance. You know what I'm trying to say. Perseverance. No, whatever that's called. You gotta be patient, and it takes time to get better at that. Anyways, after my bench, after I worked up to the 1 rep max of rest pause, I did 135, just lightweight with rest pause for 3 seconds. 4 sets of 15. Now, this is really hard to do rest pause with any weight, especially once you get to high reps. Actually, on my last set, I got to 13, and I was resting for 1 second, and I just couldn't push it back up. Like I was at failure. I hadn't clamped the weight or anything, but I was just sitting there. I didn't know what to do for a second. Usually I have a spotter if I think that I'm gonna fail, but I didn't have a spotter. I was just sitting there with light weight on my chest, and I just couldn't get it up. I mean, maybe if I had waited another 2 minutes, I could have got it up, probably. But anyways, I was just sitting there with the weight on my chest, and I'm just looking around. And I'm like, man, what do I do? So there's this guy next to me on the chest press, like a machine, and he's like playing on his phone or whatever. I go, hey, a little help? Or I'm like, hey, a little help? And he just dashes over and like really like lifts it up, and I'm like, thanks, man. That was really embarrassing for me, but you got to push to failure. When you just make sure you have a spotter. I learned my lesson today. Just make sure you have a spotter, and then push to failure. How about that? Anyways, I got through that. Went and started a superset of incline dumbbell and dumbbell pullover. I told you dumbbell pullover is like my favorite exercise. Just stretches out the chest, stretches out the lats. It's great for you. I started with 15 reps at 25 kilos. My first set, and then I did this for 5 sets. My last set, I kind of worked this pyramid style. My last set, I did 6 reps of 32.5 kilos, which is about 71 pounds. So that was pretty good, especially after really wearing myself out on the flat bench. Anyways, after that, I did 5 sets of cable flies. Pretty good. Tried to keep it pretty heavy. Failed on the last set as well. I like working till failure. It's a mental game as well. But you eventually will fail. Even your body can. My body will fail before my mind is. I've trained myself to thinking in that way. But yeah, my body failed, my mind failed there. And I did 5 sets of that. Then I went into dumbbell flies with a 5 count stretch, like really deep 5 count stretch. I've learned over time that you don't want to just go straight out like that. It's actually not very. It doesn't feel great on your shoulder. If you take it at an angle, however, when you are doing your dumbbell flies, I like to put my feet up on the bench like Arnold style. So I put my feet up on the bench, and then I go at a different angle, kind of like this, maybe even a little lower, and I really try to feel it in my pec the whole way down, the whole stretch. Stretch for 5 seconds while you're down, and bring it back up. You'll see some guys do like 30 pounds on flies, or no, 30 pounds is reasonable, but I've seen some dudes go up to like 50 pounds on flies, and I'm telling you today that's not reasonable, that's not effective, and it's bad for your shoulder. Anyways, with the flies, I'm superset push-ups, incline push-ups, like my feet up, and I do push-ups. When I started this program, or I started doing this 2 weeks ago, I would fail getting 15 push-ups. But today I did 15 push-ups, all 5 sets, and that was good. That means I'm getting stronger. So that was a good feeling to be able to do what I couldn't do 2 weeks ago, to do it this week. That means that I am making progress. I am getting stronger, at least in incline push-ups. After that, I did my regular GPP, general physical preparedness. Did my good mornings. I'm not a huge fan, but Corey G says do good mornings, so I do it. Back extensions, 15 reps each of those. And toes to bar, where you hang and you bring your toes all the way up, kind of like a gymnast. When I started doing this like 3 weeks ago, I could not do but like 3 reps. Like it was hard for me. I hadn't developed the lower abs to do it. Now I can get 10 with kind of a swing, a little bit of a cheat, but it still is effective for lower abs. So I am getting better, but remember to work your core because it is important. Kind of neglected doing abs for the last 2 years, so catching up now. Anyways, finished up that superset with cable crunches, 15 reps. Do that 5 sets. And then after dinner, I went and did my pull-ups. Getting stronger at that too, because in 4 reps I did 4 sets of pull-ups. I did 44 reps. Last week I only got 42, so I'm gonna see if I can get 46. Just keep climbing that ladder 2 each time until I get 100 eventually. We'll see. I'd be really happy with that. And then eventually I will do a muscle up like Timo is teaching me. I don't know how that little guy does it. He's not little, but I don't know how he gets up there so easy, but he does. Yeah, he's cool. I like working out with Timo. It's always a good time. Anyways, that's how I trained today. International Chest Day, gotta love it. And what do I got next? I'll update you with my business and training goals. And the next few days, I have to leave my area and go to a different area. Basically, I have to move my stuff from one location to another. I just don't want to say where I am. So I'm gonna see what kind of training I can accomplish while I am moved to the next location for a mission, but we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of worried there isn't going to be a good gym there, but we'll see what happens. You never know. And I might get into some bodyweight stuff, some calisthenics, maybe. I'd like to learn. See, I just really want to muscle up. Once I get one, I'll probably quit pull-ups altogether forever. Not really, but so yeah, that's my current goal, to experience new kinds of ways to train so that I can become a more effective trainer in the future. Just trying to gather all the knowledge I can to be as professional and effective in my job that I can be when I come home and eventually work as a physical trainer. 3 positives and 3 improves. Number one of positive is another crushed International Chest Day. Best day of the week. I love it. International Chest Day. Let's go. Number 2, good job keeping up the vlog, Justin. You're doing great. The FLOG vlog, doing good. It's another week started. Sticking to my rituals. Number 3 is this haircut. Let me know what you guys think. I think it's pretty good. This is probably the best haircut I've ever had. I'm just excited about it. Sorry for talking about it so much. I mean, I'm just excited. Anyways, 3 ways to make tomorrow better. Number 1 is another one. I'm going to make it to another week of vlogs. FLOG vlogs. Number 2 is eat better. I got fucking MRE for lunch. Yeah. Chili Mac. Night Skittles. M&M's. Like M&M's. My rule, well, you see, the key to anything is balance. You see, if you can do anything with discipline, you deserve a slight bit of dysfunction. So if I'm strict with my diet the whole day, I will reward myself by dysfunctionally eating at night. Like I will have those M&Ms, but only after 9 p.m. and after I have eaten clean all day. But today I blew it. Ate an MRE. Hate MREs. Number 3 is read. I did not read anything today. Come on, Justin, wake your ass up. Ooh, that's hard. Anyways, let me know what you think about the creatine thing. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.